Hey guys, Lyra Linx here, and it is time for Chapter 13, the final chapter of my first ever fanfiction, I Miss You. May was just recently saved by Gary and Leaf, and she thought the Ash's ship had left, but let's get right into it. Chapter 13. May spun around. Standing behind her was just the person she had wanted to see. It was Ash. He hadn't left the region. But I thought, May began, but Ash interrupted. That wasn't my ship. The ship to Unova won't arrive until another half hour. May never felt happier in her whole life than at this moment. Ash was here with her. He was here. He was here! Ash! May cried out, throwing her arms around him, embracing him. Ash hugged her back as she cried into his chest, all her built-up emotion releasing itself at once. I thought you had left. I was so scared, she cried out in between sobs. You don't need to cry. I'm right here, he said, stroking her hair gently and rocking her back and forth like a baby. I'm sorry, she said, breaking the hug and wiping her tears. I'm just so glad to see you again. Ash nodded, understanding what she meant. He too was happy that he excuse me. He too Oh wow. Sorry about that. He too was happy that she came here, ready to travel with him again. I guess the chapter's just choking me up. So beautiful, obviously. They spent the next half hour talking about everything that had happened. May talked about all that had happened with Drew and how he had nearly kidnapped her. Ash fell to the ground laughing when she told him about how she finished him off by kicking him where it counts. Before they knew it, the ship had arrived at the dock and it was time for them to board it. Ash held hands with May as they both climbed on board. As they climbed up the steps, May glanced back to look at Jodo one last time. She noticed two figures running up to the dock. Good luck, lovebirds, Gary called out to them. Give us a call sometime, Leaf chimed in. Did they ever give them their numbers? May smiled wholeheartedly over at them and waved. All right, thank you for everything. Ash waved as well, teasing Gary. Smell you later, Gary. Hey, that's my line, Ketchum. Once those two had vanished from their view, May and Ash turned to each other, each with a sweet smile upon their face. So, what now? Asked May, staring deeply into Ash's eyes. I don't know. You tell me. Ash and May leaned in, kissing passionately. May's head spun wildly. She was glad that everything had worked out in the end. It was the perfect ending to a great story. Well, I don't know if I'd say that. As Ash and May kissed, the boat approached Unova, and everything seemed at peace. Everything was perfect. This was the start of forever. That's very romantic and cute, though. Epilogue. May and Ash traveled throughout Unova and many other regions for a long time. May became a top coordinator, and Ash a Pokemon master. Beautifly, May's best friend, met another Beautifly and fell in love with it. Sadly, it left with its mate. May was upset, but would be all right. Ash proposed to her soon after that, and they had a big expensive wedding and invited everybody, except Drew. Did they, never report him to an Officer Jenny and send him to jail or something? I mean, he's sort of a criminal. But whatever. Eventually, May and Ash had kids. 2 girls, one that looked like Ash named Raven, and one who looked like May named Amber. The two spent the rest of their lives together and happy, raising the kids. Both Ash and May died of old age on the same day, hand in hand, and were buried next to each other. Their halves of the terracotta ribbon were buried with them. Aww! Oh my gosh! And that's how it all ends. This was the story of a girl, caught in a love triangle, and making the right decision in who to choose. She had lived a full life, full of love, and then died at peace. That was her story. The end. Well, I'm sort of losing my voice today a bit, so I'm sorry for all the interruptions, but that was kind of sweet. This was really something that I worked hard on for 5 days. I guess I'll look at the reviews for the final chapter here. Monday the Trainer. Great story. Ultratron. Okay. Now I'm satisfied. I kind of am too. Ruru. What a nice story. It's relieving to finally see a story completed. D-Master XD. Yay, nice happy advanced shipping ending. Love it. Plus they both get their dreams. Woo! I love the story a lot times 10. KO. Awesome story, by the way, loved it. Red Hood Lover. Nice, I think it was excellent. Advance forever and ever. Forever and after. Excuse me. Nice story, good job. Thank God she chose Ash, right? Queen Speller 67. Bittersweet. Yeah, it kinda was. I didn't expect that nice, old dying together ending. But that's kinda sweet in a way. Wow. That's the end. This was the first thing I ever made. And from there, I just made so many more stories. So I guess the question now is, do you want me to read any of these other stories here? I've only got 1,000. I already started on Drowning Emotions right here, and it's not a complete story, but like I said in previous videos, even if a story that I've made isn't complete, I'll read as far as it goes, and then I'll sort of give a conclusion to it, like what direction I would have gone with the story and how I'd end it now and all of that, so that it feels like they are complete, because I don't have the time anymore to just go back and finish all of these. I had so many. I also, forever ago, read the first chapter of Dance at Dusk, so I'll probably finish that one too, and that one is complete. But besides that, because I feel like those are gonna go pretty fast, I want to know, do you want me to read any of these other ones and create conclusions for them? Do you want me to read one of your stories, maybe, in which I'd probably review it and make comments along the way too, which means that you'd have to put up with some of my criticism, I guess? Anyway, I just hope that you liked this video. Let me know the answer to all of those questions and whatever else in the comments. Like and subscribe for more content, and I really hope to see you in another video. That was kind of sweet and fun. Bye!